Well, welcome back. Well, part 3, and I've reassembled the gearbox. Put the sealer in the top of the top screw, keep water out of there too, just in case it fills up and dribbles down. Obviously cleaned up, put the sealer in underneath here as well. You can see little beads of it around the side there. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to focus. There we go. So it's got a good seal on that. Also replaced the chromoly screws with the stainless steel ones. Obviously the only stainless steel where people can see them, so that you go, yeah, got stainless steel screws in there. Well, they're not going to rust now. So we've got it all greased up, ready to go. So I'm happy with that. Pull the drum apart. So put that aside with our motor over there. Braking system in these is quite interesting. It doesn't use actual brake pads like a worn winch does. It's WARN. It actually uses a cam locking mechanism, which obviously reduces the amount of heat build-up, which is conducive to using synthetic rope, because you don't want heat build up in a winch. But yeah, allows it to spin that way or that way. So if the motor, as if spinning this and holding that still, will be the same thing, or the other way. But if I tried to actually hold this shaft and spin it, won't do it. So there's a cam locking mechanism inside here, which I thought was quite interesting. The drum itself, I welded that hole up, smoothed him up, got rid of that. And what I've done is drilled and tapped that, which is twice as thick as what this is. We've got much more purchase on there. I was able to straighten that out, set up in the lathe, and give it a hit in the right spot, as it were, and straighten him out to be as close as running true as I'm going to get without having to cut those welds off. Also, what holds the brake in place was two screws, two little grub screws. Where are they? This, an M6 grub screw, which inadvertently were loose. There was no sealer, no nothing on them. Obviously I'm going to replace them with some stainless steel ones. Corrosion resistance. It's torsional strength, because they actually fit down inside it like that, inside the drum, and stop the centerpiece from rotating. But there was only two, one either side of it, so I've doubled them up, and I've gone to 4, one for each slot in the brake, and of course the one on here, which instead of using this little Phillips head zinc coated screw, I'm replacing with this stainless steel screw and flat washer. Much better purchase. Of course I put some sealer on that. Also, to make that fit better on the winch, I've also curved the mounting point and then smoothed off those edges, because they're actually quite sharp, those edges. They weren't smoothed off at all. I even sat on the side. The rope passing it would have actually chafed and cut it. It's not a very good idea. So many other winches are built on the side there, so this is where this one goes. And I've already put it together previously, just to make sure, and with it tightened down with that screw and flat washer in it, like so. I'll get plenty of clearance, because it sits about there in relation to the drive mechanism, and I've got 5mm clearance on this, between this and the screw when it's tightened up, so heaps of room. And I'll Loctite all those in, and then I'll just put some sealer over the top of the screw, just to make sure she doesn't cause me any grief. But, yeah, so That's stage 3 what I've done there, and I'll show you when I've basically put it back together.